This is a practice of the present simple tense and the pronunciation of the final S sound. I work, you work, and then in the third person singular, he, she, or it, works, we add the S to the end of the word. So I work, you work, he, she, it works, we work, they work. With the ending of the S sound, we have three ways that we can say it. One is like an S sound, S. One is like a Z sound, Z. And one is like an is sound. It's almost like an IZ, is. So how do we know which one to use? How do we know if it is starts, starts, or startes when we write the S at the end? If you have a voiceless sound at the end, a voiceless sound is something where air comes out at the end of the letter. So if you say the word start, if you put your hand in front of your mouth and say the word start, at the end you should have a little bit of air that comes out, t. That is called a voiceless sound. And at the end of a voiceless sound, we use the S sound. So for start, he would be starts with that S sound at the end. What about the word come? At the end of the word come is a voiced sound. There's a vibration. There's no air that comes out at the end. So the third person singular he would be he comes. We use a Z sound at the end. He comes to school every day. What about the word catch? Catch a ball. Because it ends with the ch sound, the CH ending, we add ES to the end and it becomes he catches the ball. So it's that is ending sound. So any of the verbs that end with the letter S, the letter Z, the SH, CH, or any of the words that end with that sound J, for example, change, change your clothes, or change money, those are always going to be an ES sound at the end. So let's practice. What about the word watch? Watch TV. Is it an S sound, a Z sound, or ES sound at the end? He watches TV. It's that IZ sound at the end. Why? Because it ends with a CH, ch sound. Watch is watches. What about the verb get? Gets is the correct pronunciation. It ends with the sound S sound, with the letter T. That T sound is a voiceless sound, T. So it becomes gets. What about go? Go to the movies. He goes. That ends with the Z sound, goes. O is a voiced sound. The verb speak. I speak English. She speaks. Speaks. That's an S ending. Teach. I teach English. Teach has a ch at the end, and it is teaches. Open. Opens. N is a voiced sound, so it's a Z ending at the end. Opens. Cost. Costs. Costs. That's that t. Costs. So it's an S sound at the end. Meet. Meets. S sound. Wash, washes. Love, loves. The V sound at the end of the word means that it will be a voiced sound and it will end with a Z. Loves. Drink, drinks. Do becomes does. Work, works. Play, plays. Write, writes. Read, reads. Listen, listens. Want, wants. Need, needs. Make, makes.